Okay, so today I want to show you a recipe I tried for dog treats. So for this recipe I added 160 grams of shredded carrot. I do juicing, so the juice has been taken out. So it's just the fiber of the carrots, and because I don't want to waste it, I added to my dog treats. So 160 grams and added to my food processor. Then I will add 3 handfuls of spinach. This is baby spinach. Then I will add 300 grams of cottage cheese, just plain cottage cheese. And what I normally do, I rinse out the cup with a little bit of water, and then I add the water as well to it. Just a bit of water here. Then I will mix everything up in the food processor. Then I will add 3 eggs. They are medium-sized eggs. Give it a quick mix. Then I will add 200 grams of plain flour. I don't usually use plain flour. I try to use different flours, healthier flours such as potato flour or coconut flour. But this time I'm using plain flour, 200 grams. And I add it to the food processor. Give everything a quick mix. So I'm looking for a nice sort of smoothish paste, which I can spread in the mats. If you want it a bit more thinner, then you can always add water or maybe a bit of milk as well. But this is actually quite nice. What I then do is I add the paste to the mats. So I'm using 4 different mats for those treats, and I just make sure I smear it in quite nicely. And important is that you don't want any air pockets, so you have to make sure you get all the air out. So nice and evenly spreading it into the mats. And I'm using a cake spatula, so get a nice sort of smooth consistency of putting it in the mats. And I will repeat the process for all the mutts I have. And then once I've got one mat ready, I'll just put it in the oven and then start with the next one. The oven is not turned on yet, so it's just to have it ready in the oven. And as I said, I'll repeat the process for all the mutts. I've got different mutts, so this is the bone-shaped one, mini bones, and these are the basic, the pyramid ones. And the other two were the round-shaped ones, dotted ones. Here we are in the oven. And I put them in, so I do like my treats hard, but I put them in for 160 degrees for 25 minutes. Okay, that's how they look like. So because they come out soft, I put them in a dehydrator because I want them nice and crispy. I want them like biscuits, basically. You can get them out soft if you want. If you know, okay, you're gonna do some training with your dog, you just have to use it up within a few days because they won't last long when they're soft. So I just put them out of the mat and then put them on the dehydrator tray. And because they're a bit soft, they are not coming out that easily from the mats. So what you also could do is you could dry them out. If you don't have a dehydrator, you could dry them out in the oven, put them on a baking tray with some baking paper, and you just put them on for a bit lower, like 80 degrees or something, in a couple of hours, so depending on your treats. And that way you can dry them out as well. I like mine dry because I do make loads, make big batches, and I like to keep them for a bit longer. And also I do a lot of training, so yeah. Here we are in the dehydrator, and I put the timer on for 4 hours at 68 degrees. And I do regularly check the trays and check the treats. So this is now 3.5 hours, and I'm quite happy with them. They're hard, so I'll just do a check, and then yeah, I'm happy with them. So I switch it off after 3.5 hours. And then I just put them in my containers. So here we are, 1,560 treats, carrot and spinach. Here my little testers, Bee and Rebel.